we all tonight?
Living the dream.
I know I am. I don't know about you boys. If you're like me, then hanging around this old man home keeps bringing you down. 6 feet under, get under your skin. Cabin fever is setting in. Start crazy, stuck in a rut. You can use a little pick me up. I can give you what it is you crave. A little something from the good old days. I got the wind right here in a jar. I got the rain on top of the bar. I got sunshine up on the shelf. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother, what's my name? My name is Our Lady of the Underground. Brother, what's my name? My Lady of Pain, Our Lady of Peace. Brother, what's my name? My name is Our Lady of the Upside Down. You wanna know my name? I'll tell you my name. Persephone. I'm always looking for strong female roles to play, and Persephone sits right in that sweet spot for me at the moment. So, a little over a year ago, a friend of mine who lives in New York rang me, and she said, I'm looking at investing in a musical. It's called Hadestown. It's currently on stage in West End. Have a listen, tell me what you think. And I listened to it that night and then again the next day, because I don't know if you've heard of Hadestown. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. I rang her back 2 days later and went, yeah, you should maybe throw some money at that. That might be a good thing. Hadestown won 8 Tonys this year and 4 Drama Desk Awards, so you're welcome, I suppose. I got started in theatre and performance quite late in my adult life, and as a consequence, I'm kind of in this awkward phase where I'm too old to be the teen, even by Broadway standards, and too young to be the mum roles. So I've unfortunately aged out of a lot of beautiful roles. Good morning, Baltimore. Every day like an open door. Every night's like a fantasy. Every sound's like a symphony. Good morning, Baltimore. And someday when I break through the door, the world's gonna wake up and see I'll never play Tracy. It's okay, I've dealt with it. It's fine. But the sheer amount of people who have said, you would have been a really good Tracy Turnblad. That would have? Oh, that cuts deep. Oh, that cuts so deep. I really, really like Hairspray, but one of my other favourites is Les Mis. I've seen Les Mis 11 times. I know, ridiculous. 6 with my mum, who was mad that I didn't go the other times with her and I left her at home. She's just as obsessed as I am. But I've never been in Les Mis. I've never had the opportunity. But it is definitely on my to-do list. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when I was younger and thinner. Casting younger and younger Fontaines in Les Mis. Ruth initial was cast as Fontaine in West End at the grand old age of 25. Rude. When I'm in my mid-40s, I'll audition for the play. It'll go to someone 20. Dream that I would play Fontaine when they're casting princesses instead of a queen. And still I dreamed he'd come to me. No, I'm kidding. Nobody wants to hear Madame Thénardier sing I Dreamed a Dream. No. Well, no, I'm kidding. It's not going to happen. I know I haven't aged out of playing Fontaine yet, but Les Mis has kind of done its thing in Brisbane at the moment. I think it's 6 productions in the last 2 years, so by the time it cycles back around, I'll be too old. But maybe they can switch things up and I can be like Joan Valjean. One day more. No, I'm kidding. That's not happening. No. We're not doing that. So as I mentioned earlier, I got started in theatre and performance quite late. I got started in my late 20s. I did one show. I did one show deep in the ensemble for Fiddler on the Roof for a community theatre production. I was in it with a boyfriend. We broke up. That's a whole other cabaret. We're not even going to touch on that tonight. I then moved to the Gold Coast and sang with a cover band for a while, so that was an experience. It was really good though because I found my voice, I discovered my belt, and I realised I was actually a pretty good mimic. So I could listen to the songs over and over and over and then get on stage and just do it exactly the same. But I realised that that's not always a good thing. Thanks to know them, I know my way around 80s pub rock. Mississippi in the middle of a tri-spell, Jimmy Rogers on the Victoria High, Mama's babies in the heart of every schoolgirl. The sun is setting and my lashes in the sky. The boy could sing, he knew how to move everything. Always wanting more, he'll leave you wanting for. Like velvet in that little boy's smile, like velvet in that smooth southern style. You reach your memory until you need, like velvet if you please. Every word of every song that you sang was for you. In a flash, she was gone. It happened so soon. What could you do? Trevor Jones. Like velvet in that little boy's smile, like velvet in that smooth southern style. And you reach your memory until you need, like velvet, if you please. Black Velvet was the song I was singing in a karaoke bar in 2014 when a very, very handsome man approached me, drink in hand, and asked me to audition for his show. I'm not kidding. He'd seen a show with some friends. He'd gone to Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah. So he came afterwards. Yeah, exactly. And I was up on stage singing Black Velvet, and afterwards he gave me a Canadian Club and Dry, because that's my beverage of choice after Pinot Grigio, just heads up to anyone. And he said, I need your voice in my show. So then we made out, and I was like, I can't be in the show because of conflict of interest. And he was like, ¿Por qué no lo estás? So I did the show, and we dated, and this week we celebrate our 4th wedding anniversary. So just to embarrass him, this is the guy. Yes. So he's the most patient human on the planet because I'm literally never home because of auditions, rehearsals, castings. Yeah, he's nodding, thanks. This time of year, our Facebook memories are of our honeymoon in New York City. We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island too. It's lovely going through. It's very fancy on old Delancey Street, you know. The subway charms us so, with Bobby breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares to my street in July. Sweet push carts gently glide. The great big city's a wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an isle of joy. That's a good one. I like that song. I think that's a good one too. Somebody likes jazz. Trevor and I were actually in Manhattan at the same time.
Can I clarify, I wasn't on the honeymoon, mate. Like, I realised when you were scripting that a little bit weird. I wasn't on your honeymoon.
Yeah, like he was in the room. No. There was no adjacent room situation. I didn't know Trevor existed yet, but I'm so glad I do now. So yeah, September of 2015, except Trevor got tickets to Hamilton, and I sat through a play about incest, so life's about choices, ladies and gentlemen. While we were there, we did a lot of sightseeing, obviously, but because of the kind of people that we are, show people, we tried to see as much theatre as we could. We were in line for tickets at TKTS, and I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. Yeah, of course. This is going down. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. I could just take my shoes off. I do on that day, I want to take my shoes off. No? So this guy was just like, they could come up to you and they hand you brochures and things. It's like, come see my show, it's great. And this guy was talking about Spring Awakening and how it was all different. That they were doing sign language with it. And so I saw it, and it was incredible, and it gives a whole new level of depth to the show. Australian sign language, too different, so I was like, well, I can't use that at home. I'll put it in a cabaret, why not? I've had a pretty steep dive into musical theatre in the last 5 years. I started doing more professional work since last year, and I'm really enjoying it. I've still got these massive, ridiculous issues with self-doubt, but I must be okay because some clever people threw an award at me earlier this year, so... I love acting and performance so much that I've decided to pursue it as a career. I filmed a commercial in May, and last week I saw myself on the side of a bus, which was fucking wild. It was weird. My mum rang me, she's like, I just saw you in a shopping centre. I was like, oh, thanks, Mum.
What were you wearing?
Okay, alright.
Everyone's favourite
blonde
colour.
girls do not look good in orange jumpsuit, okay? So, but apparently, I've got a friend that does marketing, I can't remember, they might be him, and they're like, no, orange really stands out, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then every time I've seen it, yeah, it really catches your eyes. I'm like, oh, was it Julie?
Yeah, I don't know shit about marketing.
No, you must have been
You're
somebody else
ruining
as well.
the story.
There must have been somebody else, because they're,
No.
you know things about a lot of things. Anyway, 2 months ago I quit my very cushy 9-to-5 full-time nursing job, and it was the scariest thing I've ever done. I lived off the TV commercial money for about 2 months because acting is not a thing that you can do like Monday to Friday and have a regular income, unless you're in Home and Away. And I actually watched that for the first time of the year last night and was like, what? Why are they always crying? What is going on? I don't get. Or dying.
Yeah.
I know, hashtag acting, right? But it's like, can we have a happy storyline? Because I'm just half an hour and I'm bummed out, guys. But the most important thing is that I'm happier. So I've tried my hardest to get steady acting, singing, performance gigs. And let me tell you what, it is hard. It is really, really hard. It is exhausting and it's often unrewarding. And the hardest part is when you're sitting in a room and looking around and there's like 30 other girls that look exactly like you. And climbing uphill, Daddy, climbing uphill. I'm up every morning at 6 and standing in line with 200 girls who are younger and thinner than me. And I've already been to the gym. I'm waiting 5 hours in line, just watching the girls just coming and going in dresses that look just like this, till my number is finally called. I walk into the room, there's a table of men, always men, usually gay, who've been sitting like I have and listening all day to 200 girls melting as high as they can. I am a good person. I'm an attractive person. I am a talented person. Grant me grace.
Thank you, next.
Thank you for your time. No, I've been through that situation a few times recently, and I'll leave the audition either in tears or frustration, and I'll give either my husband or my mum and dad a call. My parents are my greatest champions. They come to all my shows, even the shit ones, and there's been a few of those, unfortunately. But I mean, my self-doubt is real. I have a tendency to apologise for walking into a room, and it drives Trevor crazy, and I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yes.
No. I'm really working on it. I'm trying to embrace and accept who I am, but it's a serious challenge. It's really hard, and I'm going to finish tonight with a song that resonates deeply with me, and I'm sure many others in the room. It's about embracing who you are and trying to be your best self. I've been struggling with that recently, but I will get there. I will 100% get there.
Yeah, you will.
You always have to remember that somebody else's opinion of you is not the sum total of your worth. Ever. I'm not a stranger to the dark. say, 'cause nobody wants broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Hide away, they say, I don't want your broken parts. I know they'll make me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.